I wanted to touch on one very odd connection, Jessica, that you have with Joan Crawford. And that is that her nemesis is actually a friend of yours. One of her many nemeses. Who was that?
After her marriage to Alfred Steele.
The CEO of Pepsi.
Yes. And she became, what would you call her? Like a goodwill ambassador. She was on the board of Pepsi-Cola. This was a part of her life that I couldn't really resonate with, but she became this kind of businesswoman and, you know, was out there hawking Pepsi across the world. And after Alfred Steele, her husband, died, the board kept her on for a while, but the man who then succeeded Alfred Steele as the CEO was a man by the name of Donald Kendall, and they had never gotten along. And
she referred to him as Fang.
Yeah, we can only imagine what he called her. But many, many years later, and I say this because I knew absolutely nothing about Joan Crawford. There was nothing about her that kind of, I don't know, I mean, over the years I watched her movies, but I knew nothing about her life or history or anything. And when Misha and I had our daughter Shura, Donald Kendall was a huge supporter of the ballet and of American Ballet Theater. And he asked to be Shura's godfather. So that's my connection through, in a very roundabout way, with Joan Crawford.
I'm very lucky to have Kirk, my father-in-law, who's 100 years younger than Olivia de Havilland, 6 months younger than Olivia de Havilland.
They turned 100.
They both within
days
6
apart.
months, yeah. So I sit and have cups of tea and reminisce about this world, and it gives me such joy. You know, it's like I'd pay for this. I love this stuff. This is why I'm sitting here doing this. I love it. And so when he said, I'll just give you 3 reactions when I told Kirk about what I was doing. When I said I was playing Olivia de Havilland, he went, Olivia. Said nothing else. I said, and what is it? And then it's about Joan Crawford and Bette Davis. And he went, Joan Crawford, she was out of her effing mind. And then about Bette Davis, he went, she was a broad. No, she told it as it was.